Hey guys, we are here recording for GP Detroit. I'm gonna be throwing some blue-red spaghetti, and this is mostly just for me to get some testing. Oh, playing against Faisal, I guess. Yeah, sounds great. This is mostly just for me to record myself to see if I do any mess ups or analyze my play. I'm not super familiar with this deck. I finally got to borrow it on Moto, so I'm gonna get some testing done. Thank you, Corey, for letting me borrow these cards. I probably will end up posting this though, just because it is content. And Boggles. All right. I have no idea how this matchup plays out. All right. Well, I'm gonna F3 just a bunch because I know Ayavugan and F8 don't work together. Thank God F8 is back. All right. We're gonna mimic. Say no to the first mimic. I'm going to turn both of them into 2/2s. Now, I'm not going to say that any of my plays that I'm going to make here are correct by any definition. I'm just playing it as how I feel is correct and what I think the right plays are. So I'm by making none of these plays by any authority. But I've been slamming this guy on turn 1 as a 2/2 as a 0-mana 2/2 like Super Mem Knight, and I haven't been unhappy with the result. Multiple mimic hands generally are the hands where you do want to hold on to it, but I don't think this is a hold on to it kind of matchup. Alright, so he's attacking for some damage. Hopefully we draw Soul Land or Temple and get to Thought Knot. But I do understand I am asking for the moon. Alright, we're not going to block. Hope nobody's surprised. Alright. Well, it's not nothing. It's going to stink to pay life. I'm going to play this Mimic. And then we're going to attack him for buttons. The cool thing about Vile Aggregate and Eldrazi Mimic is enters the battlefield as a 5/5 with these 4 and plus itself. So I get to attack for 12 on turn 2. Silly Boggles deck, only attacking for 4. Learn to do broken things. I should probably explain why I'm playing blue-red over blue-white. So, there's 2 ways to win a game of Magic. You go over or you go under them. The blue-white version, I think, is the best for grinding your opponent out and having a deep sideboard. And, you get to play a long game with Displacer and really, man, he's at 5 already. And if only we had this one mimic earlier. Oh man, that's crazy. Anyway, the blue-white version, and Displacer's kind of a brick early, and even though I do think blue-white should only be playing 2 or 3, just because you can eye for it, which is good. But that card early is sad. Let's see. I'm playing blue-red because I've noticed a great way to beat the mirror is to get ahead on board and pressure your advantage. And blue-red plays more affinity-like, where you're trying to dump these things in play with Vile Aggregate super aggro. Eldrazi Obligator is low-key the nut. If you have 2, you just scooped, he saw the writing on the wall. If you have 2 Eldrazi Obligator in your hand against anyone trying to win with creatures, you're just low-key, you can't win anymore. Alright. I don't think I have a lot of interaction for him. My sideboard's very loose because I am borrowing these cards, and what do you want? Chalice is a little expensive. I know that's a bad reason, but I'm human. I do like all these gut shot. Not for this matchup, but I'm just gonna talk about the sideboard real quick in this 2-minute sideboarding. Because sideboard's super simple. I do like all of these gut shots. I do like Stubborn Annals and one Ratchet Bomb and Kozilek's Return. Oblivion Sower is kind of maybe for the mirror, but I don't really know what to do because I kind of want to be more aggressive. Bolt is reach, I guess. I guess in real life I would want these 2 bolts to be what I want them to be. Chalices, and maybe like one of these sowers should also be a chalice, but like I do like at least one sower, one Ulamog. I'm considering Conduit of Ruin is another like cool card. Like I just want cards for the mirror because like I feel like I can't lose to any part of the meta, but you know the mirror is the one matchup where you want to improve when you go to the board. Because everything else you just feel fine against. These dismembers are blank. These obligators are blank too, but I guess they're 3/1 hasters. Let's get some Russian here. If you ever want to shave cards, I've always just been like shaving endless ones because it's kind of just like a curve filler. By definition, I guess that's what X spells are. Well, not all of them. I guess Sphinx's Rep was definitely something else, but you get, and so was Green Sun. But I feel like you guys understand. You meant what I said, and yeah, pun. I'm pretty bad at this. I don't know. It's been a long day. Alright, yep, this hand's great. Also, mulligan to Soul Land. That's actually true. All the way down to 4. And then you can start keeping maybe 4s. That sounds aggressive? It's not aggressive. It's what you need to do to win, and it yields good result. Some blue-red lists aren't playing this Urborg. It's kind of like a plus when you already have an Iron playing, you draw it. And then like you're playing Dismember. I don't know, it just feels free not to. And like what else, like Ghost Quarter I guess is fine, but I don't know, I always want more land, which is why Sower is so good. Like I always want more land. I've never been in a situation where I'm like, well, I can Ghost Quarter away and not really feel it at this particular turn. I guess game 1 we flooded a little bit, but that didn't matter because we kept like 4 pretty important spells. Sure. I didn't know they played this card. Doesn't seem particularly good. Alright, I think I attack for 4 here. Alright, how do I want to do this? Let's see, if I play Spawner first, I can attack for 2 now, and then Ruination guy attacks for a lot more. I think he kept a 1-lander. But next turn, I'd like to slam this Thought Knot. Well, if I play Sky Spawner, then next turn I can play Drowner, but Drowner doesn't do anything against Hexproofs. Oh man. I would say what a silly mechanic, but like, look what I'm doing. Excuse me. I think I'm just going to play Ruination Guide and jam him for 4 and then play Thought Knot. I feel like it's like more aggressive, and I feel like I need to be more aggressive. Because I don't know when else this Ruination Guide is going to fit in my curve. Not saying I have to play it, but like Sky Spawner like doesn't super matter right now, and I feel like this matters a little bit more. Oh yeah, Ruination Guide Eldrazi Mimic interaction is super cool because it comes in and sees a 3/2, and then it is a 4/2. Another thing that's cool, this is a 3/1 right now, but like if you play another Mimic, the other Mimic will come in as a 3/1. This will turn into a 3/1, and then this buff will turn into a 4/1. Jeez, excuse me. So yeah, Ruination Guide Mimic, excellent interactions. It like double pumps with the X5, Wild Aggregate, actual X5. Well, I guess Star 5, but whatever. First Strike Trample, or just Trample. Doesn't matter, I'm not blocking. Yeah, like for example right now, what I'm pretty sure is about to happen is I'm about to play the Stott Knot, and Eldrazi Mimic will turn into a 5/4, and then it will be a 6/4 because of the pump. Let me show you. Yeah, triggers and stacks. I don't know if I explained it properly, but I do know that that's what the end result will be. Stony Silence. Well, he boarded in a blank magic card. Daybreak Coordinate's pretty good. Cover Scout's probably armor. Interesting. I think this is the only way he gets back in the game. I think I can take an Ethereal Armor hit. So I'm just going to make sure he doesn't randomly get back into the game. Yes, I would like to become a 5/4. Oh look, I'm a 6/4. Oh, and Ruination Guide ingests. Don't forget to ingest. I got a warning at Louisville for not ingesting with my Vile Aggregate, because I forgot and ingested. No, took a land. Value. There's one reason why Conduit of Ruin may be bad because of ingest, but I don't, would never come up. Woot. Well, there's, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this is a daily. We're doing a daily. I guess I'll do some deck tech at this point.